Former President Donald Trump's criminal hush money case continuing this morning, and prosecutors calling his former fixer Michael Cohen to the witness stand.
Yeah, he'll be testifying about the payments made to Stormy Daniels. The case centers on this. Now, Good Day's Robert Moses. He joins us this morning from outside the courthouse with more. Robert, good morning.
Shani and Dan, good morning to you. Yes, expect Michael Cohen to spill the beans and say that his one-time boss, Donald Trump, knew all along what was happening, but then expect the defense to come back and question Michael Cohen's credibility and paint him as overly resentful of the fact that he didn't get a job in the Trump White House.
I'm on.
Michael Cohen, former President Donald Trump's longtime fixer, who once said he would take a bullet for his then boss, is expected to take the stand today in what promises to be the most consequential testimony of the trial so far. Cohen is the prosecution's star witness, flawed though he is. He is the one who paid porn star Stormy Daniels to stay quiet about her alleged sexual encounter with Donald Trump so that word of it wouldn't get out during the 2016 campaign. Former President Trump denies that encounter happened. Prosecutors allege that after reimbursing Cohen, the former president falsified business records to disguise the nature of the payments. Cohen spoke Thursday about his nerves ahead of his testimony.
This is significant, and it's very hard, to keep food down, and the anxiety, is rough.
Cohen has flipped on his one-time boss. On TikTok, he was recently seen wearing a shirt with former President Trump depicted behind bars. In court on Friday, after prosecutors admitted that they have little sway over Cohen, Judge Juan Merchan asked them to tell him to stop commenting about the case. That comes from the bench, Merchan said, though he didn't lay out any penalties if Cohen doesn't obey. Cohen is an imperfect witness, as former President Trump's attorneys will no doubt emphasize. He pleaded guilty to a variety of crimes in 2018, including tax evasion and for his role in the hush money scheme at the center of this trial. Cohen also pleaded guilty to lying to Congress about his work on a Trump Tower in Russia, which was never built. Last week, on the day before Merchan told him via the prosecution to stay quiet, Cohen said he is ready for his testimony to be over.
I'm kind of looking forward to it because, again, can't be finished with something unless you start it.
Prosecutors say they may finish presenting their case by the end of this week, and then it will be the defense's turn to present its case. We're live at criminal court this morning. Tashani, back to you.
A lot of eyes on that case, Robert. Thank you for that report.